Sup? Alright, I'm gonna record a bit of this because I ain't done any Pokemon in like a week. So, I'll get back to it. Oh yeah, I made a change to my team, I guess. I put Dialga on it. I tried Giratina there for a while. Giratina's okay, kind of, but I think part of the problem is when the main threat you've got is Clefairy, it kind of helps to just have something that can beat the shit out of it. So even though I'm well stacked for killing fairy dudes, I'm not going to argue having a bit more of that, and I do kind of need a steel in there. Admittedly, Steel Dragon isn't exactly going to take the Dracos I want it to take from certain things that do have Draco, but at least it's there as an entity that is steel, so it can do steel-like things. It's kind of where I'm at. I'm really, really tired. I don't think I've actually recorded anything since Sunday. I think I tried to record something with Fabius, but, oh yeah, that's right, the recording's crapped out. And the second match we had was 15 minutes on IC, because I tried doing the thing that I was cool, I was fine, and then he ran in and just stomped me, and it's like, I'm not gonna, I'm, if it was a half an hour match where I actually did something, then maybe, but 15 minutes where I just get shat on in 5 seconds, yeah, I'm alright. I'm okay on that one. But, yeah, I reckon after Christmas I'm gonna try and get the, was it Tellurium thing going. I'll go with that. I think it's Tellurium. I can't fucking remember. I'll try and get that going, but as for the time being, I'm tired, I'm kind of cranky. It's the Christmas Eve, and I just kind of want to chill. So I'm just going to do half an hour of this, just so something goes up, so it's there. Because I don't really want to record anything else tonight until, well, I'll probably do something on Boxing Day. Because I'm going round my parents for Christmas, who don't exactly live far away, but considering that I've been out of the house for about 8-9 months now, my mum's sort of like, come back home! I miss you. It's like, okay, alright, fine. I suppose if I was ever going to bother to do a question of the day, I'd do one for this one. What is your Christmas family ritual? Because I always remember my Christmas family ritual was we'd always sort of go, you go to sleep and then you wake up at about 5 in the morning and then you go into your parents' room and you wake up and be like, oh my god, give me presents, the usual thing. Which is always fun and, always pisses them off, but it's like, fuck it, I want my presents now, don't give a shit. We're getting presents now, and that's the end. The end. So that was always fun. I think we stopped doing that when I was like 12, 13, which kind of leads into the next thing I've got. I suppose we can have 2 questions. Questions of the season, the time. Season, we'll go season. I like season. Wow, there is really not a lot of people playing this, is there? Do you still get people to get you presents, or do you just ask for what you want? By that I mean, like, do you want things to be a surprise, but you have something in mind, or do you just say, I want this, and they're like, okay, I'll get you that. And then you do the thing, because it's sort of like, I remember, I think it was when I was 11 or 12 or something, my parents got me a bunch of games, and, like, my dad's decently he's really tech savvy, but he's not a gamer, and he kind of only has a vague sort of outsider perspective on games. So he knows stuff about games, he knows shit that goes on with games, but he doesn't play them, he doesn't really give a toss about them. So there was one Christmas, I think, like I say, I think I was 12 or 13, where he just went off and bought me a bunch of games, and most of them were shit. And it's sort of like, I was kind of disappointed, and he was like, because I was a bratty kid, I was a dick when I was a kid, I was terrible. So, after that Christmas, we were just sort of like, alright, what do you want, so I don't fuck it up, and I was like, I want that, and they were like, okay, and then I got that. So, yeah, that's the second question, that's, What do you do as your family ritual if you still have one? Because, like I say, there is a certain point where you just grow out of that phase, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just part of growing up, I suppose. Christmas loses that sort of charm to it, I guess. Like, it's still Christmas, and I adore Christmas. It's my favourite time of year, by far. Because it's actually the time when people are sort of supposed to give a shit and supposed to be nice in this world where everyone is afraid of everyone else and no one really likes each other, and they all put on this lovely fake facade to fool you. So it's actually a time of year it's like, right, drop your bullshit, don't be a twat, just give people a bit of respect and courtesy. Not everyone buys into that, and I get that. It's become so and, you know, over just extorted to the point where it's like, buy this new Barbie dollhouse, this one's got a bidet in it. No, it's just like, no, I don't want your bullshit. I just want a time of year where you can be nice to people, and that's okay. That's another thing. It's sort of like, I was gonna, because at work we've got a team for purchasing who buys the stuff that me and me colleague have to check off, and it's sort of like they're all ladies and they're quite nice, and I like, you know, I get on with them all right. And it's sort of like I was gonna buy them something for Christmas. I thought I'd do that, you know, because they do help out quite a lot. They help me out whenever my colleague's off, and I was like, all right, I'll buy them something for Christmas, so thank you. But then I was like, wait, is that weird? Or should I just do it because it's the spirit of the season and it's nice? Or will it be taken in entirely the wrong way? I mean, I think they're all married and they all have kids. But it's sort of like, I just, you know, I want to do something nice for them, but how? How do I go about that in a way that's not weird? And in the end I didn't, because I was just sort of like, that could be taken very strangely. But there is that sort of element to it. It's just like, you know what, Christmas should just be a time where it's just like, alright, there are limits, there are caps to how nice you can be, but it's sort of like there should be a point where it's just like, you just stop the weird sort of, you know, you're trying to give me something nice, perv, weirdo, freak. Why would you do that to me? It's sort of like, no, we're just trying to give you stuff because it's nice. Because it's time to be friendly. Not to say that's happened to me. No, it's never happened to me. Really, no one is going to fucking play this thing. There's 12,000 people online. Not one of them's playing 350 Cup. I can't, it's not that there's no one playing, it's, you know, there are lots of people playing, but really, not one. Not one. Am I really going to have to go to UU? I may well have to go to UU. I fucking found a game before I start this recording session. But yeah, anyway, disregarding that, but you do get my point. It's sort of like, just, it's a time where you can just drop the bullshit and, you know, you can just be nice to people. Where you can forget about the government trying to fucking invade our privacy on a fucking gargantuan scale. Like, oh yeah, you know what, we'll just hack into your computers whenever we want to find something out. That's cool, right? It's like, no, it's not. Don't just come into my computers. I actually only found out about that last night, that there's this stupid bit of fucking legislation trying to be pushed where it's just like, yeah, you know, we can just tap your phones and, you know, we can access your computers whenever we want, and we can invade your Skype calls whenever we feel like, and it's like, how, in what world is that okay? We have rights, you know, we're allowed a bit of privacy, I get it. Some people are terrorists and want to blow people up, but a lot of us aren't. Some of us just want to go about our day. Some of us want to wank to porn in privacy, but obviously we can't, because the government's got to see what we're wanking to and understand it. See all of our patterns on the internet and see our web history. It's just like, fuck off. No, it's not okay. Oh, man. I don't know if any of you heard it. I'm assuming a few of you will have heard about that, but what do you actually think about that? Because I know there are going to be a few people that's like, well, we've got to stop the terrorists. It's just like, yeah, but if there's nothing to stop, like, the whole point of terrorism is that they threaten our freedom and our rights, and it's like, well, if you take away all of our rights and freedom to stop terrorism, then there's no fucking point stopping terrorism. You lose the thing you're trying to protect. It's really stupid and counterintuitive. But no, fuck it. Tap everything. Go on then. Why don't you just send someone around my house to survey me 24/7. Just cut out the vague, tappy, dancey bullshit and just get it done. Sorry, that was just a rant. It's just something that I find greatly annoying because it's stupid. Anyway, this is a thing. I'm just gonna go for an Earth power. Oh, I killed it. Huh, well, good for you, Dialga. I was not expecting that. Huh, okay, Dialga beats Groudon apparently. I was not expecting that at all. Sweet. That's dandy. That's what that is. Cool. No, Mienfoo, fuck off. Let's go for a Scald. But yeah, anyway, ignoring all that, and ignoring the silly perceptions we've all built, the mistrust that we've all managed to build up over the last however many years, and getting back to the actual question, do you actually ask for things, or do you just, you know, sort of just expect a surprise? Because, like I say, the surprise is certainly more fun, but there is always that thing, it's like, well, what if I balls it up? What if I get the wrong thing? No, that's not fair. No one wants the wrong thing. But, yeah. That's that. That's the question I had. And, yeah. There you go. There's that. You got a 6-minute rant out of me. Or, 7, something like that. So, well, hey. Die. Thank you. Oh, Dialga, you're a Don. Who knew? It's almost like you have base 150 special attack. Go figure. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about, because it's just I have been asking a lot of people what they do for Christmas and what their little things are, and it's like, it's cool. It's a thing. But yeah, seriously, don't let the government just invade our personal space. That's not cool. I know the internet is a really wide thing and it's scary and people use it to communicate, but it's sort of like, all right, that's great. You know, you can investigate and look at people's browsing habits and stuff, and again, you can hijack our computers to look at information. But my dad made quite a good point, which is like, what happens if a terrorist just sends a letter? Where's all your weird phone tapping and your weird porn supervising gonna get you then? Because, let's face it, you could probably negotiate some kind of terrorist strike through a letter. You don't have to do it on the dot right now. I mean, yeah, alright, the terrorist might turn up a bit late because he hasn't been told when to go, but what happens if you just send a letter to someone? Now, are you gonna start opening up letters? Is that a thing that's going to happen? You're going to invade that personal freedom? We can't even send letters to people without them being opened by the government. Because you can protect us. I'll admit, if I was part of it, if I was a victim of a terrorist attack, I would probably turn around and say, yes, I think more needs to be done. But again, there is a cut-off point where it's sort of like, okay, I have no real freedoms. I can earn money, and I can sit in my house, and if I turn the internet off, my phone off, and just sit there, maybe watch TV, although someone probably watches that as well to see what my viewing habits are, then I am completely unimpeded. And maybe we should all just start reading books again. Just turn off all of our computers, turn off all of our phones, and just start reading books. I don't know. It greatly annoys me. That's all I'm going to say. It's stupid, and it's almost childish in a way. I was quite impressed that a lot of big companies are actually standing up against that bit of legislation, because I was sort of like, wouldn't big companies appreciate that the most? Wouldn't they be the one, especially when we made, what was it, like a 65, was it, I can't even remember what the number was, it was so fucking stupid. We made a massive deal with, like, transporter companies and stuff like that, and most overseas companies that, like, oh no, it was oil companies, wasn't it? Yeah. That they could transport and use our lands however we want, and we can't sue them. Or no, we can't turn them down, because if we do, then they can sue, like, England, which is really weird. But again, in an age where you look at it and you'd think, wouldn't this be like a company's wet dream? Where all you have to do is fob off the government a bit, and then you can survey what people are doing, i.e. stealing your property? That's kind of the way I looked. I saw that and I was just like, no, surely, like Microsoft, alright, how much money do you lose on people stealing your shit? It's gotta be a fairly decent chunk, I would have thought. Wouldn't you want to survey people doing that? Surely this is like fucking Christmas for the next 25 years. But I don't know, obviously not, because a lot of big companies have spoken out about it, saying, oh, you're kind of infringing on everyone's rights. And it's like, if you can hack into people's computers, then surely everyone else can hack into people's computers. If you willingly create a backdoor, why are you the only ones who can use the backdoor? Because you have a key. Well, what if someone steals it? It's a thing, for sure. It's not going to change the fact that people already hack into stuff, but it is still a concern that I don't think anyone in government has actually bothered to address, other than saying, well, people won't steal it. And it's like, well, what if they do? Just because you say they won't doesn't mean they won't. It's been a while since I've had a rant. It's quite nice, actually. Oh, fuck off, Salamence. Wheezing. Coughing. You're basically wheezing, aren't you, really? I don't even care. I'm just gonna take... Don't miss. Well done. I don't care. I'm alright. He can have my seed. I'm split up. It's not great, but... There is the other side, which is, I think... Well, he's at neutral HP. I don't know if I want to take an EQ, actually. Oh, he's at +1 now. Actually, I think I might live 1. Maybe. But I can't rock polish. Yeah, Rhyhorn, you're a monster truck! That's what I like to see! Haha! Ah, he's cool. I like you, Rhyhorn. You do good stuff. I appreciate that. He's so fucking good. I'm gonna miss you when this tier's gone. You've changed everything. Mantike, you're good as well. What are you at? Oh, you're 88% and burn. You know what? I'll go into my Mantike. I think I can take on this poser. But yeah, I suppose that's now a third question, really. What's your opinion on the government trying to hack your shit? And by the way, as a countermeasure to that, it's the same sort of thing where it's like, when Microsoft wanted to have the Kinect monitor us and see if someone walks in the fucking room so they can charge you fucking extra for watching a fucking film. It's sort of like, the obvious answer to that, and the way to beat that, is it's like, well, if someone's going to sit there and watch it, and they're going to monitor it, then just whack off. In front of the camera. If everyone's privacy is going to be invaded, well, you can let them see fucking everything. And I think that's the way to beat this, really. Like, just get a webcam. Like, if you use Omegle, then you're ready. You've already whacked off in front of the camera several times because you use Omegle. You know it's true. Fucking people do. Why have you got Thunder? Why would you willingly run Thunder? That seems fucking batshit. Is it gonna miss? Yeah, you see, that's why you don't fucking run Thunder, you imbecile! Fool! Why would you run Thunder, like, as a willing... No, I'm gonna go into Skrelp, because even if Skrelp gets hit with the Thunder, whatever, I'd rather Mantike lived. But yeah, it's the same sort of thing. It's just like, if they're gonna have to hack into your if they have to, or if there's information that they want, don't know what kind of information. It's like, if they can already intercept your Skype calls, which is weird anyway, like, that's fucking grim on so many levels. Like, how would you even react to that? What do you do in that fucking situation? Oh, that's why people run EQ, isn't it? Yeah, that's fair. Fair enough. But yeah, it's if you just buy a webcam and then you just buy what I'm using, yeah, no, you don't even have to buy it. Just download it, OBS, or just get any rudimentary webcam thing, and then just set it up, and then, you know, you can just, whenever someone comes into your computer, as long as it's on, then you can just start whacking off, and then they can be like, oh, there's a person whacking off. That's terrible. And it's like, well, you know what? You invaded my privacy. See everything. You may as well. It's done. Don't outspeed me, Groudon. Thank you. Dialga strikes again. Haha. I don't know, that just really annoys me. It's just a thing. It's depressing. Like, my sister tends to go on a lot about, how this country's getting all kinds of fucked and how we should go do this, and I'm like, well, just move to Canada, because no one really gives a toss about Canada. No offense to Canadians, but it's to your benefit. It really is. It's just like, no one really cares. You just, you do your thing, you get on with it, and everyone likes that. You don't get into any big wars. Alright, to a certain degree, you've got America covering you with nuclear stockpiles. I'm sure Canada has their own little nuclear stockpile. You know, you're not going to get into a big fight. Yeah, but yeah, she sort of keeps talking about it. And so, like, this is the one thing that I've actually seen so far throughout the course of, England's getting more and more fucked, that I thought, you know what? That's actually something I would genuinely move out of this country for. I would genuinely think, you know, no, fuck that, I'm not sticking around for that. You know? You want to invade my privacy? Although there is the main point, which is that if it goes through, you can bet your fucking ass America's going to be on it. I don't know if Germany will, because Germany's actually pretty cool. Germany's probably one of the other places where it's sort of like, alright, they're a bit... they're kind of the middle ground, where it's sort of like, they're kind of militaristic and stuff, but on the other hand, they do kind of give a shit about other people. But yeah. Why do you have... Why would people run Aqua Ring? It's terrible! There is no obvious point! I'm gonna die anyway, I may as well hang about, so I can go into my Mantike, and then I can Toxic. Because you know what? Substitute is better than fucking Aqua Ring. You Egypt. See, now I'm mad. I've managed to inadvertently piss myself off. Stupid. Stupid and stupid. Anyway, this wasn't meant to be a downer, although I suppose it's sort of like, well, me moaning about things makes people laugh. People enjoy it, so I ain't got much of a problem with that. I can deal with that. But it is just... It's just a thing. It's just a thing. That's probably the first proper rant I've had in like a year. Like, legit, actual fury and anger. Why are you using Scald? Oh, what was that? What, your fucking Aqua Ring didn't fucking save you from the substitute Mantike? Jesus, wow. Go figure. Anyway, now we've got to wait like another 5,000 years for a match. I don't know. The other thing is I do tend to try and stay away from the news because the news is horribly depressing. I don't know how many... You know what? We're going to tack on a fourth question to this. What do any of you actually watch the news anymore? Because, like, occasionally I do. I might see it on, like, Charlie Brooker's Weekly Wipe whenever he does that, because that's quite funny. It takes the news and it makes it enjoyable, because I can laugh at it. But the news is just so horrible and doom-mongering all the fucking time. It's just like, alright, you know what? Keeping up to date on current events is helpful, and it's good for us, you know. But when all of it is like, no, the people have died, flooding, no, it's just like, you know what, why don't you just have one that's like, today a badger somersaulted over a fence, breaking several records. Just one story where it's like, that's good. Now, arguably, you could also turn around and say things like when they report on the royal family, that's kind of cool, I guess. I don't give a flying fuck about the royal family, but it's one of those things where it's like, you know what, okay, at least it's happy-ish. Even though it's a bit weird and psychotic, I'm fairly certain there was a story where they were just watching the royal family's, like, son, was it? It's just like, oh, here he is at a playpen. Oh, look at how assertive and dominant he is. It's like, it's a 2-year-old. Why are you trying to analyze what this person's, the future person's gonna be from who he is at a 2-year-old? Were you the same as a 2-year-old? Were you as much of a dick as you are now? No. So why are you trying to make random leaks of logic to... brain hurts. Horrible. Drives me fucking mad, I swear. Take that, Groudon. Right, what are you gonna do? I wonder, are you fire punching or no? You're roaring. Oh, you're roaring, are you? Yeah, you prick. Would Pain Split actually heal me up? I don't know. It's probably worth a shot if he's raw Stealth Rocks. Why do people keep going into Salamence? Do you have... is he the first one that's going to have Draco? Please? Just give me some validate... No, you're going to go into Giratina? Yes, because Giratina is the one you want to eat a wisp. Why? What is wrong with you people? Oh, man. So fucking idiots. Especially when Giratina doesn't even get any fucking recovery apart from Pain Split. And lefties, I guess. Just run a special, like, just run a Mix Mints, I guess. You could do if you wanted to. I don't know if it's good or not. It might be. Let's just go for a Hydro Pump. Oh, that's quite clever, actually. Yeah, fair enough. Wow. Giratina took that alarmingly well. I'm not worried, though. Because I know I can just come into Dialga and just pop it whenever I want, so fuck it. Or, you know what, at that HP, I'm going to go into Kangaskhan and pop it whenever I want. Whatever. It's all good to me. Especially as it now can't even fucking Pain Split. Yeah, oh no. Coughing probably outspeeds it and might actually kill it. Probably not. You know what, no, I'm just going to go back into the Scrolp just so you can't fucking Pain Split. No, you're going to go for a Wisp. Okay, fine. Whatever works for you. Not bothered. In fact, after what... Oh, what do we think, guys? Do we think a power-up punch will kill it after a burn? I have major doubts that it will, but I'd kind of like to put a bit of faith in Kangaskhan. I could be wrong. I don't know. I do not know. I might just go into Dialga because it's safer. Is it really safe, though? Oh, if I could go into Rhyhorn and kill it, that would be perfect, but I can't. Because Rhyhorn will take any hit from any of those fuckers and kill them right back. But I can't have that. Fuck it. Oh wait, I don't really want to go to Mantike in case Swirlix happens. Although, do I really give a shit about Swirlix when I've got Kangaskhan? At some point, I'll kill it. You know, no, fuck it. Mantike will do it. Although, can I live a Dragon Tail? That would be cool. Yeah, you see? Stupid. Haven't I already used Sub? I'm fairly certain I've already used Sub. Why wouldn't you at least try the Dragon Tail? I don't know. I don't know. What are you gonna do now? You go. Oh, he's going with the Swirlix. Oh, he's a bold man. No, he's not. He's going with the cheers for the lefties gain, you dipshit. And off for the toxic damage. That's really nice. Suppose it is Christmas. No, yeah, wow, really? Yeah, you had raw, you fucking idiot. I'm just gonna rock polish up. I'll eat the EQ. Don't have Wisp. Shit! Ah, you're no fun. Oh, well this has happened again. Alright. Let's just kill it. Whatever. I'm a very grumbly, cranky man. I can set up on that, I guess. I don't have to worry about Salamence. Not really. Alright, life orb day. Yeah, fuck it. Go on, Rhyhorn. I think you outspeed it. I think. Just about. Oh! Don't you fucking not outspeed it, Rhyhorn. I'm gonna be pissed at you. Alright. No excuses. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Piss off, you! Fine, I'll go double. Oh, you're a dick! Oh, it's played out so well for him, it's unreal. Shit. Right, okay, I'll be a prick then. With your fucking fake out. What an arsehole. Go on, go into Salamence, I'll just blow it up, I don't care. Alright, fine, Swirling. What? No, I fucking reject that. How? Yeah, alright, at least you're shit. How do you live a life orb, max special attack, 120 base power, sludge wave? Because I don't think you do. Oh shit, I realised a massive problem here. That's just happened. Well, the Alga ain't living it. Okay, there are plans in place, they're just not great. They're not great at all. Kangaskhan has to live or I lose, basically. This is the name of this game. Ideally I need the Alga alive to just nom a high jump kick and die. If that's not too much trouble. Yeah, I kind of thought that one was going to happen. On the plus side, I'm at least neutral to an outrage, so Dialga can play this game, unless he doubles out, which would be really cheeky. No. Okay, Great Roost, die. Die. No. Die. The problem with this is that I've just lost my Death Fodder to get at least 2 damn lots of fake out in. So there is that. Mienfoo has probably just won that. I guess it depends how much fake out does. Go on, Kangaskhan, you're good. It's not good enough apparently. No, not good enough at all. Sucker Punch is in fact weaker than fake out. Well, that's not happening. Miss! Shit! Well, I lost. Oh well. Yeah, I'm dumb. There you go. That's my Christmas, actual Christmas thing. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. There's something for you lovely commenters to talk about. So, do you still have a Christmas ritual? Do you ask for presents, or do you hope that you'll get what you want? Do you drop vague hints, you know, like that way? Or do you just get money so you can get what you want, which is kind of what I do these days. It's really boring, but it does mean that you end up with exactly what you want and you're happy. You're not ecstatic and over the moon, but you're happy. You are contented. What do you think about the government trying to completely invade privacy and, fuck, what was the last fucking question? I've completely forgotten. Yeah, last question. Do you think that massive, like, just mass wanking on webcam would stop them from invading privacy? If it does go through. And if it does go through, you all voted for it! All of you! Every single... I didn't fucking vote! Because I'm lazy and... I don't want to... I'm a firm believer in the stance of, why should I vote when every single person I can vote for is a fucking cunt? Every single one of them. I don't like even the Green Party, who is just the most neutral and seems to want to do at least good for the environment, which at least means we can keep going. Still cunts. But everyone else, you all voted for Cameron to stay in. I don't know what the other option was. It was probably Labour, who would have spent all of our money and put us back into another recession. So it's sort of like personal, like, you know, privacy for recession. I don't know which one you'd pick there. I don't know. Although, to be fair, I was young at the time of the recession, so I was never actually a part of it. I just kind of sat there while everyone talked about it, like my parents, who actually had to deal with it. But, yeah, so, there you go. Christmas ritual, presents, or, you know, ask for presents or receive them, you know, in a cool way. Government invading, oh shit. Wanking to stop that. 4 questions, answers. Anyway, I'm obviously too drunk to continue this. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed my ranty video. I hope that was at least a good nugget of something that you all enjoyed, because you all do like my angry personality, so there you go. It's been a while since I've actually done a proper rant video. I never meant it to be a proper rant video. I thought it was going to chill out, but then I pissed myself off and now that's happened. But anyway, yeah, I hope you all have a great Christmas. I hope you all get what you want, regardless of whether you asked for it or not. And, I suppose I will see you after Christmas, where we have to descend down the slope to summer all over fucking again. Yay! I hate summer, it's horrible. I spend so much time looking forward to Christmas, and then it happens, and it's gone, and I'm like, shit! I really want it to be Christmas again. Well, I hope you all enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Peace.